That was the fastest you've ever seen right there.
So after watching the scrimmage, what did you think?
It was a pretty good day, actually. The effort, the things I want to take away spring ball with is an identity. Are we going to be physical? Are we going to play relentless? Are people going to watch us and say, man, like that team plays hard. That team cares. And I really believe when you talk about caring, when you talk about teams who win in the end, what you pour in is what you're going to pour out. And if you put everything you got into this thing, when you get down 17 points, you're not as quick to walk away. You're not as quick to check out. And our team is pouring in right now. Our energy, our passion, how we're trying to practice, it's at a really high level. And there's some stuff we got to clean up, right? We know that. Usually, an explosive play could be this far away from a gain of 2. One guy swiping over a block, right? We're going to clean all that stuff up.
As spring practice starts to wrap up, I know a lot of expectations on the transfer portal wide receiver hole you had. Did you really live up to your expectations?
Yeah, I feel really good about our group. I feel like the majority of the guys you've brought in, I feel like our coaching staff did an unbelievable job, evaluating people and getting them in here. But that's half the battle. Now we got to coach. Now we got to create culture. Now we got to create, the brotherhood. All that stuff wins.
With finding that identity over this last week, what is the specific things on a day-to-day that you want to see for there?
Sorry, they're screaming over there. I don't know.
Like with the physicality on a day-to-day, what do you want to see from that aspect to create that identity?
Yeah, toughness. At the end of the day, right, the team who's more willing to play with everything they've got for 60 minutes, right, and they move people the other way, I always say it, usually wins. All the other stuff you need, and it's very important, but usually the team who wins is the team who can play the hardest, the longest, who play together, and don't beat themselves, right? And that was a flaw we had last year. We beat ourselves in too many games.
You talk about establishing a team culture and the brotherhood. Does this feel like 2023, almost like starting from scratch, just because of all the turnover?
I don't know about that. This just feels like just new. I don't know if it feels like something else. I don't think it would do that team, the 24 era and that era justice to say, oh, this team who's been here 15 days reminds me of that. I don't think that's a fair comp. What I would say is I like where we're at. I like where we're heading, but we still have a long way to go before we can maximize what this group can be.
You talk about the depth in the receiving core. A lot of guys that can contribute.
Yeah, we've had a lot of guys make plays out there. A lot of guys contribute. So, that's obviously a positive for us. So I know, when you have JT and you see his success and, Malik's going to get an opportunity, and then you have Coach Ward coaching, it's definitely a place that people want to be at.
What about the blocking in that regard? 2 years ago, it was such a strength, and last year it took a step back.
Yeah, it's a great question. One of the hidden things in football is perimeter blocking. Like, you want to know why we're having explosive runs? The backside wide receivers are sprinting over to cut off guys. And when you block well on the perimeter, you create explosives, right? When you don't block well on the perimeter, a 15-yard gain happens. When you block at a high rate, 15-yard gain could go to 40, could go to 60, could go to 70. So, we're blocking at a high rate. We also have big wide receivers right now in that room that are, able to block.
Coach, how do you feel the battle between the receivers and just the corners and secondary has been so far?
It's been back and forth. Today I thought the corners had a really, really good day. I think the last 2 days they've had a really, really good day. So I like it. I like that room as well. Like I said, look at our guys are still out here. After practice, trying to get better. And it's not just one group. It's 4 groups out here just trying to get better. I think that's the sign of a good football team.
There have been plenty of days out here with high school recruits and things of that nature, but what kind of different element does the kids being out here today bring?
Yeah, it's cool. My old high school wide receivers coach, and then a colleague of mine, his son's on the team, his kids are on the team, so he asked to bring them out. So it's pretty cool. We don't have any secrets here. I wish we did. I wish we could hide things and have all these secrets that led to our winning games, but I don't. Not that smart, right? Yeah, just work really hard and hope for the best.
Guys good?
Yeah. Appreciate it. Thank you.